CIT students, back with the HQ's challenge number 24. Remember, we're using these questions to kind of get you started in the spring semester again, so that transition's not that rough. And if you're graduating soon, these kind of questions will help get you back into your textbook, things that you might have forgotten, because you're going to need these concepts when you take your credentialing exams. So let's go way back to oxygen cylinders. How long will an oxygen cylinder last if the pressure at the start of the therapy is 750 psig and it's powering a nasal cannula at 3? Okay, so it's important to know that when they give you the size cylinders like E cylinders, G cylinders, and H cylinders, you need to know that that's compressed gas, because that's a very specific formula you're going to need to use versus liquid oxygen. Okay, so this is a compressed gas cylinder, and that formula is the PSI on the gauge. Okay, so what you're reading on the pressure gauge, 750 times the cylinder factor. And remember, the cylinder factor for an E cylinder is 0.28, and for an H cylinder is 3.14. Okay, so PSIG, so 750 times 0.28 divided by the flow on the flow meter, which is 3. Okay, I'm going to tell you a couple of little shortcuts here, although I don't know that it's a big deal because you've got the calculator on the exam. But if you're wanting a little bit of a shortcut, you can use, instead of 0.28, you can use 0.3. And instead of using 3.14, you could just use 3. It will get you close enough to be able to choose the answer out of the multiple choice options. Okay, so 750 times 0.28 divided by 3 is going to give us 70 minutes. So this cylinder will last 70 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes. So typically on the board exams, when they ask you a question like this, you want to make sure that you're running the cylinder to empty. Okay, don't leave a cushion of 500 psi in it. You're just going to assume you're going to run the cylinder dry. Also, if they ever tell you a full cylinder, use 2,200 psi, and that would get you close enough. Okay, so here we go with the formula. While you're thinking about this, I want you to look up the formula for a liquid oxygen cylinder and be ready for me when I ask you a question about that before too long. Okay, hope this is a good review. See you soon.